Hi everyone. I'm going to talk about the avoidant today, someone who has avoidant personality disorder. But I'm going to specifically talk about a behavior that's prominent in them that you will see in many other personality disorders across the board, such as borderline, narcissistic, and the other cluster B disorders. You guys ask me all the time about the cluster B personality disorders. I've got over 1,000 videos about them. But I want to talk about another one that looks almost identical. Avoidant personality disorder. The overlapping traits in personality disorders can be very confusing. So it's massive overlap. I mean, it's very common for people high in pathology and a spectrum of a personality disorder to have maybe a trait of all of them, each one. So you've got avoidant attachment styles, emotionally avoidant behaviors, and the personality disorder. One is just simply how you feel when you attach to people. Feel avoidant. The other one is intimacy may be uncomfortable and can cause problems in relationships. The first one can change. This one can change. You can heal from. The attachment styles aren't good or bad or unhealthy. It's just what we are. But we can change these and make it more secure. This is how we grew up. Massive neglect. A lot. No emotional connection with our caretakers, mom or dad. And the third one is the pervasive pattern in all areas of your life, all the time, rigid, may never change, causes negative effects in their life, hard to self-identify, and may never change. The cluster C is titled the worry or anxious cluster. People worry and they're anxious, may have anxiety disorders. And it's about control. People that worry and get too anxious can't accept the reality or have no control over their lives. They may have very much controlling behaviors, try to control the people around them. Very much like borderlines and narcissists, right? In that cluster C, you've got the avoidant and you've got dependent personality disorder and obsessive compulsive personality disorder. If someone is avoidant, they may commonly be dependent on people and also obsessive and compulsive. Now these are pervasive patterns. I'll give you the simplest explanation of avoidant personality disorder. A pervasive pattern of social inhibition, feelings of inadequacy, and hypersensitivity to criticism, leading to avoidance of closeness, dependency on distance for control. So, they may avoid social situations like large crowds, feel safer in a social group they know already. But they're not antisocial or asocial. It's not that. They're social. They want people in their life. They avoid new relationships, they tend to, because it can leave them open to criticism, humiliation, rejection, their biggest fears. And if you're so afraid of that, your brain might just tell you don't try. Get a little close, but not too close. Tell them some stuff about yourself, but not everything. Ask them a little bit about them, but not much. So they might keep toxic family around, never end any relationship with family, stay in the same social group and only trust them, not adding new people, it's closed. Keep people just orbiting in their life. Maybe recycle relationships. You think it's over, but they just ghosted you. They come back. Ghost Hoover. If you're wondering if a person is either using you or genuinely cares or likes you or wants to be your friend, then they'll want to know who you are. And they'll let you know who they are. They'll be vulnerable. They seek connection. Shows real genuine interest in you. But the avoidant, if you get too close, here comes the avoidant behaviors: silent treatment, ghosting, ignoring, making you wait, talking about something else, changing the subject, talking about them or you. You get too distant, They get dependent. Fears kick in. They may feel alone. They'll contact you, hoover you, start breadcrumbing you again. This is the woman that leads you on, throws you a heart, a laugh, a promise, an I love you, randomly. But commitment may never happen. You may be friend zoned forever. They may say they want to be friends and never even be friends. If you allow it, it could be months, it could be years, it could be forever. Yeah, that's the plan. This is the man you eventually think is just plain hard to get, or maybe using you for sex. They ghost you, they don't contact you for a while, but they keep coming back. And then it may not even be for sex. Why? What do they want? That person that keeps the relationship on the phone or just in text. Control. The right amount of distance. Not too far, not too close. Fear and dependency. The person who in the beginning, here's the pattern, right? The person who in the beginning only asked about you. But then you start to see that maybe they didn't really care or remember or follow up. Ask you how you are, you tell them all kinds of things about you. They never say anything again. Then if they ever trust you, then it pivots. Then they never care to know who you are at all. Only talk about themselves, but in a safe way, not too personal. Who's that sound like? Narcissist. It could take years to get inside their life and trust you. And if you end it, they could obsess on you for years. But they stay safe. They won't keep contacting you. They won't tell you how they really feel. They just made you feel like they really like you. But they don't. They don't even know you. Not even tried. They will try to rewrite the narrative if you leave for their ego. I left them. Oh, I don't know. They liked me more than I liked them. Oh, they wanted to be friends. I didn't really want to be friends. And they may never accept the truth. So they'll go through all these different narratives of it's probably this, it's just that, it's this. If you ghost them, if you leave them, if you end it, if you reject them, they have to come up with a false narrative for their ego. But only the truth will make sense, which it's hard for them to look at. Because the truth is, they just used you. They control their perception of you, they control the perception you have of them, their image. They control their reputation, deathly worried about it, fear. Like maybe they use Botox, but totally dressed down. Contradicting, isn't it? Real self-conscious, worried what people think in social situations around them. You know, dressed down, makeup, maybe hair, nails, but old sweats. Drab, boring, safe. So the specific behavior today is staying in control of the relationship by not sharing too much personal information, real feelings, who they really are, and never reciprocating, never meeting your needs. And there's only one thing to do if this is someone in your life using you like this. Ghost them. Cut them off. And any explanation you give them, they'll simply use to change, rewrite. Not going to be apologetic. They're not going to be open, vulnerable. If you do anything but ghost them, they will simply get you back into the cycle to repeat it with breadcrumbs and avoidancy. This isn't about self-diagnosis or diagnosing others, okay? It's about understanding behaviors in people. Please share your own examples, guys. Let me know what you think of this video, of what I talked about today. Maybe share an example of some kind of form of this that you experienced. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thanks for subscribing. If you guys want coaching, you can find me at davidamars.com. Love yourself first, guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.